we are filming this incredible derelict hospital. This machine was last inspected in 2009, yet the power supply is still on. Look at all of this medication we've just found. This is a real human liver. This staircase still blows me away every time I look at it. Found a huge pile of patient records. Cannot believe all the scanning machines are still here. What is that on the floor? Today's video. As you can see, I'm joined with Sammy, and today we have come back to the Royal Hospital Haslar. Now, this place was the first place I uploaded for my channel. It was built in 1762, it closed in 2009. As you can see, the builders are here redeveloping the site, but the main building, I'm told, has been left untouched, and it is as it was back then. Let's go and check it out and see what we can find. Now, while we're outside, I'm just going to show you quickly what this place is. Now, the main building, which is in front of me, you can see the old hospital entrance sign just there. It is not a small site. This place is absolutely massive. Now, a lot of it has been redeveloped, like I said, so it's going to be very difficult to show you some of the stuff that isn't there anymore. But if you want to check those videos out, go back to the very beginning of my channel and you will see those on there. But today we're going to be showing you what's left of the hospital. Look at that, all of A&E is completely gone now. That was in the centre through there, it's just completely gone. Now, we have got residents living on site now. It's very, very early in the morning. I think it's just gone 5:30, so let's jump across and see if we can find a way into this beautiful building. Okay, yeah, we've got to be careful here because I don't really want to jump down into that. Oh, you okay? I'll grab your hand if you want. Well done. Right, let's jump inside quickly. Now, it shouldn't be very difficult to find a way in. Now, there are cameras all over the place here, but luckily I've been given an open door, so I don't have to worry about any of that. But I have been told I need to be extremely careful in here, so you can see the whole of A&E is completely gone now. This is unbelievable. And we've actually got, look, new parts of the building over there. That's all been added on. There are residents living in all the outbuildings. Canada Block, which is over there, is completely lived in now. All the houses, the doctors' houses, they're all lived in. And look at that, that's the basement. That is the basement of the hospital there. Wow. I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. But look at this, the main building, from what I can see, is still untouched. Okay, let's go and take a look inside. Now, I have had a few doors left open for me, which is quite nice of them. Oh, guys, I can't believe I'm back in here again. Cannot believe I'm back in here again. Oh, squeeze through. Right, let's go see what we can find. Okay, guys, we are now inside the main building. Now, if I remember rightly, we need to go in this direction. All the chairs still there. Now, like I said before, this side is completely untouched. Well, I mean, say completely untouched. There are signs of builders' activities in here, but if you remember what it looked like before, to be honest, it hasn't really changed that much. I think the vending machines are still in here. Yes, they are, look. So they've literally just jammed this room full of all the tables and chairs and everything else. Take a break at the naffy. Wow. Still got the old Ministry of Defence labels. They literally stuck those on everything. Right, let's carry on down the hallway in this direction. It's funny because it still smells exactly the same. Such a weird feeling being back in here again. Surgical skills room. God, that room still smells so clean. It's so strange, it really is. Right, let's carry on. Okay, I've never ever been in this part of the hospital before. In fact, I never knew this was here. And it's probably one of the cleanest parts of the hospital I've ever seen. This is so strange. What's that red light for there? Oh, this is weird. I don't know what they would have been here. Oh my God, Sammy, the lights work. The lights are working. The power's still on. How can the power still be on?
That's mad. I don't understand.
Hang on a minute, hang on. Where's the... Is there... If I turn that on, it comes on. So that... What? This must have been something to do with photography or something, I don't know. Well, if that's working, that means... Let's try... Oh my God, guys, the power is still on in here. That is unbelievable. This place closed in 2009 and the power supply is still on. This is unbelievable. Interesting to know what's up here, because I've never ever been to this part before. Okay, we've got some kind of laboratory in here. Wow, what? Guys, you can see it's covered in dust. The whole lot is covered in dust, but it still smells very new in here. No way. No way. This is incredible. Look, the power supply is still onto these machines. The power supply is still on. These machines are still working. What on earth are they? Is it just me or is it really hot in here? It's really hot, isn't it? This one's been unplugged, but oh my God, how the hell can the power still be onto these machines? Look, it was last inspected in 2009, yet the power supply is still on. I mean, that surely is a fire hazard. Come on, it must be a fire hazard. Wow, okay. No words for that. Now this is the bank. I never knew this was here. And look at this, there is still money bags. Well, to be honest, everything is still in here. And I mean everything. This is so cool. This is really like stepping back in time. The old bank logo signs there as well. God, let's take a look inside here. Wow, it still smells like a bank too. It's really weird. I'll just turn the brightness up on my torch because it is very, very dark in here. Look at the old safe. Look at the size of the safe. God, it's absolutely massive. There's probably nothing inside it, but you always do wonder, you know, I wonder if there is something in there. Wow. This is crazy. All the blank checks. Look at the old banknotes on there as well. This is so cool. Wow, it's just literally covered in dust. Nothing's been touched. 1995, 1994. Amazing. Right, let's get back outside. Hang on a minute, what's this? Gangs very young. That's quite crazy. It's actually warning people to be cautious of certain individuals. Must have had some problems back in the day, I don't know. Right, let's carry on. Okay, so we're back in the main archway area now. This is a very, very special part of the hospital. Back in the day, God, I've never seen so much bird poo in my life. So back in the day when they used to bring the injured sailors in, which was right down there as far as you can see this train track. Now what would they do? They would bring them down on the carriages into the hospital. If they could save them, they would take them into the wards. And if they couldn't help them, they would take them as far down that way as you can see. If I just zoom in, you can see the church. That's the church there. Now this actually runs parallel all the way back down to the docks. As far down that way as you can see. And it's a shame to see it in this condition because, wow. I know they are doing the place up now. And this is probably the last time I'm ever going to see this place derelict. Wow, just to be honest, I've never thought I'd be back in here again anyway. Right, let's go back upstairs and we'll go and take a look in a few of the more special rooms, the rooms that haven't been touched yet. I'll just take the staircase up. Now, I've got to remember not to touch anything in here because it is literally covered in bird poo. The whole lot is just covered in bird poo. And we've got some incredible paint peel here now. Is this what I think it is? I think this is the laboratory. Do you know, I'll be very surprised if this is still untouched. Oh my God, it still smells exactly the same. In fact, it is. Oh my God. Oh my God, everything is still in here. This is crazy. I cannot believe I'm looking at this right now. I thought all this stuff had been long gone, but it's still here. How is it still here? I mean, the place, if you look out the window, the place has been completely redeveloped. You know, there was a huge building here. This was all A&E. There was like strange skylights over there and all the MRI scanners and everything, and it's all gone, but this is still here. They haven't touched any of this. My God. It's a very surreal feeling to be back in here again. Like I said, this was the first place I ever posted on my channel. And to come back here and see all this is just unbelievable. Right, let's go and check out the other rooms and see what's in them. Okay, so we walk across the landing into the scanning room. The scanners are still here. I cannot believe the scanners are still here. All the paperwork is still here. This is unbelievable. I mean, these must have cost, wow, millions when they were new. I mean, they've been derelict here since, well, the place closed down in 2009. Look at all the rust on the top of them now as well. Oh my God. And if I remember rightly, there were even more through here. Yeah, they're still here. They are still here. Oh, but look at the water damage on the floor. Lead screened walls, do not perforate repair. Wow. So this must have been a, oh, I don't know actually. I don't know whether they would have scanned in here or not. Can you see? No, I thought they might have, one of the other ones I went into, I remember it was quite a long time ago, it was on the other side. All the walls were lined with copper. I think it was in the main MRI scanning room. But lead screen walls, so this must have been some kind of radioactive machinery. I mean, I won't stay in here too long, but yeah, lead screen walls again. Wow. All these machines are just sat here, rusting away. The fridges are still in here too. Cool. Definitely not going to be breathing that air in. Hold your breath, Sammy. Right, let's go and have a look at these machines now, because these ones were more interesting, I think. So this was an X-ray scanner. Look at the rust on that. This is just crazy. Look at the state of that. This is the water damage that's caused all this. They're absolutely soaking wet. Wow. This is unbelievable. I just cannot believe it's still here. So all of this stuff would be radioactive. I'm sure if I had a Geiger counter in here, it would be buzzing away. Look at the rust, it's just unbelievable. It looks like it's been here for 20 odd years, but no, 2009 it closed. You know, they were still using these machines up until that date. Look at the water on the top of that. Wow. These are all the X-ray plates. Look at this, caution, radioactive material. Definitely not going to be touching that. Right, let's carry on, guys. Now, this ward here is, say, special to me. It's not really special, but this is actually where my mum came when she was poorly. And she was admitted and had an operation here. And I always remember walking through this ward, walking past this desk on my right here, and my mum's bed was right here. I'll never forget that image. You know, she's absolutely fine now, but it was just horrible seeing her in the bed there like that on that day. The strange thing is that the ward still smells, and I mean, it still smells exactly the same. When I walked in here on that day, it's just so strange. You know, that was almost 20 years ago now. And it still smells exactly the same in here. I just can't work it out. I mean, the place is filthy. It's covered in dust. There's rubble everywhere. There's fox poo. But you can still smell that cleansiness. Now, the cleansiness of the surgical, I don't know, the cleaning items that they used to use in here is so strange. Look at this. Get well soon. Oh, it's a blank card. It's probably a good thing, actually, because it's not very nice to see things like that. Now, something has just caught my eye. You can see the reflection of a light just through there, look. Now, this is one of the theatres, and I cannot believe that they're still in here. Oh, my God. What on earth is that on the floor? Oh, it's iodine, isn't it, I think? This is unbelievable. What a creepy feeling being in here. You know, knowing that all of those operations that happened back in the day, you know, there may even have been people that lost their lives in here. It's crazy to think that these have been stood still for all that time, and they still look brand new. They probably even still work, to be honest. All the plugs hanging from the ceiling. Vacuum pipes, oxygen, nitrous oxide. Unreal. Right, guys, let's carry on. Okay, now this area through here, this ward, always gives me the heebie-jeebies. There's something about this ward here that I never liked, and I don't know what it was. I don't know whether it was just like the paint peel on the ceilings or the smell, I don't know, but there was something about this, I just really, really didn't like it. You can see how the floor has all popped up now. The parquet flooring has literally exploded and blown the floor apart, but now I do remember back when I first came here, which was a long time ago, I think it was actually around about 2010, I was walking through this ward and I heard a woman's voice say hello. Now, there's only me and my mate here, and we knew there was no one else in this room. There was absolutely no one else in this room. And we heard a woman's voice say hello. And we both looked at each other and we looked around, we looked in all the rooms, we couldn't find anyone. Really strange, very, very strange. Like I say, I'm not the biggest believer of ghosts, but I have seen now a few things which have made me question it. Look at this. Ministry of Defence. Oh, I remember these on Her Majesty's service. I remember these envelopes. We've still got all the other bits and pieces up on the wall. Cardiac arrests. I mean, night time, this place is very, very creepy, you can imagine. Right, let's carry on down this way. So we're just going to walk up this way to the staircase. Look at the floor. Look how much that's raised up now. Wow. And I've grown like 2 feet. Ah, there it is. Okay, now you guys will remember, if you've ever seen my first videos here on YouTube of the main staircase in this place. Now, it's very, very spectacular. It really is nice. But there's also a very sad story to it as well. One of the old maps still there. Wow, look at the paint peel in here now. Oh, this is beautiful, it really is. Now, there was a story, and it's a true story, about a lady, a nurse, who was in the care of a child, and the child sadly died, and she jumped to her death, all the way down to the bottom. Now, you can actually go on the internet and find a lot of stories about, you know, what's happened in this place. But this staircase, I mean, every time I come here, I just love it. It's so lovely to look at. Just look at the paint peel in here now. Unbelievable. And it's weird looking outside, you know, everything's missing. All the outbuildings which used to be there are now gone. It's very sad. Right, let's go down to the basement and see what we can find in there. Okay guys, so we're now walking down into the basement. This is one of the creepiest parts of this hospital without a shadow of a doubt. And instantly, as soon as you get down here, the temperature drops. It's actually quite nice, isn't it? Especially when it's so hot outside. Now, there is a room down here somewhere which has something very, very naughty. It shouldn't be here. They should have got rid of them a long, long time ago. But it's just up through here. Now, we've got to walk over all these pipes and through everything else. Oh, it's very creepy in here. But they have actually left something in here which, like I said, shouldn't be in here. So, I'll take a walk up here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, now if I remember rightly, it was in this room here. Oh my God, it's still here. This is crazy. So this, guys, is a human liver. And it's actually, I think it's cirrhosis of the liver. Now, it's very, very murky now. I've just put the torch behind it. But I cannot believe it's still here. It's actually really disgusting. You can barely see it, but yeah, that is a real human liver. Absolutely unbelievable. It's just all those years ago that I found that, and it's still here. It's remarkable. It really is remarkable. It just goes to show that, you know, not a lot of people have been down here, because it's not hard to find, really. Right, let's carry on and see what else we can find. Now, this room looks interesting because it's got quite a lot of security on the door, and for very good reason. This looks like some kind of a filing cabinet room, so they must have kept records or something in there, which they did, and they're still here. Records of service corporations performed. These are patient records. These are real patient records. They're still in here. Oh my God, this is crazy. Now I'm going to have to blur this out, guys, because, I mean, some of these people were local as well. What's this one here? Retrieved foreign body rectum. That's what it says. God. Oh my God, I can't believe we just found that. Oh, look at this. 1984. Oh my God. 1982. 86. I can't believe November 85. I cannot believe we've just found this in here. Wow. I think actually that's quite naughty. They shouldn't have that in here. Right guys, let's carry on. Okay, so if I remember, yep, still here. Now this is another theatre area. I'm not sure what they did in this area. We've got a theatre in there, there's a couple more behind us. And we've got, in this one, all the medication's still in here. Now the cabinet has been broken into at some point. This happened a long, long time ago, because I remember when I came in here and first found it, it was scattered all over the floor, and just inside here, surprisingly, it's not there anymore, but we found shots of adrenaline. And it's all been removed. So I don't know whether the security guys found that and took it, got rid of it. But look at all this stuff here. It's still here. Brand new needles, band-aids. It's just, there's loads of stuff. Crazy. Obviously none of it's any good anymore, but still amazing to find. Right, let's move on. Okay guys, this hallway here, something happened to me in this hallway here. It didn't scare me, didn't even know it happened until I looked back on the pictures. Now, I came here around about 2010, on my own, walking around, took loads of pictures. I had a silly GoPro on my head, and I stood round about here somewhere, and I took a selfie. I took about 3 or 4 pictures. And when I look back on the pictures, there was something very distinctive standing around about there somewhere. And I'm going to put the picture here now. Now, like I said, I took a few pictures, and you can see the image changes from what it looks like, a little girl looking in that direction, and then the next picture, she's facing me, and it looks like she's going like that. Now, I know it sounds silly, but have a look at the pictures now. I'm going to put the pictures right here. And you can see the one where she's standing, looking up to the right-hand side of the hallway. So she's looking in that direction. That picture's there. And then it changes, and it looks like she's looking at me. Now, I don't know what to make of that. It's not been messed around with. That is purely just a picture that I took standing in this hallway and just went, tink, tink, tink. Look at me. I'm in an abandoned hospital, blah, blah, blah. Like I said, I'm on the fence with ghosts, I really am. But it does look like a little girl standing there, it does. And I didn't want to tell Sammy that before we came here. What are you doing that for? Donut. You can't scare me, I'm not jumpy. So yeah, I'm fine walking through in the daytime. Even though it did happen in the daytime, I don't think I'd be very comfortable walking up here on my own anymore, especially at night time. Right, let's jump down into the gymnasium. We're going to have a look at that, and then we've got a few other bits to look at, then I think we're pretty much done, guys. So just through here we have the main gymnasium on our left, and I do remember there being a little bit of a cool picture scene here. Now there's a little ward here, and it still had, if it's still here, a chair in there, which it is really cool. Look at that. Very, very cool for nighttime pictures. And I think it's one of the only curtains which is left in this hospital. I can't believe it's still here, to be honest. Look at the paint peel in here now. This is absolutely unbelievable. Wow. My God. I never thought I'd see Haslar like this. Never. Right, gymnasium time. So, here we are, Rehabilitation Gymnasium. We've still got some pictures on the wall here, look, from July 2000. Look at that. Wow. That is unbelievable. Look at this, guys. It hasn't changed at all. Ooh, that's creepy. Wow, unbelievable. Look at the paint peel again in here. I actually can't believe I'm walking around in here now. You know, I thought this place had gone long time ago, literally a long time ago. You know, they have even outside that we've got diggers. This isn't going to be here much longer. I reckon they're going to start working on this site over the next few weeks. They're pretty much outside at the moment, but in here, still as it was, hasn't changed. Hasn't changed in the slightest. Now, just through here is the swimming pool. Wow. Was the swimming pool, should I say. That's gone. Completely gone. Yeah, the swimming pool was here. Wow, okay. Won't be able to show you guys that today. So I just want to show you guys one of the areas that they're currently working in now. Now, by the time you watch this video, this site is probably going to be pretty much all the same as this. Now, they're currently putting in new lift shafts. Glass ones as well, look at that. So this is all going to be residential, so there's going to be people living in here soon. And I am so glad the place is being saved, because it's a very historical place. You know, it's better to see it get turned into something rather than fall into a state of disrepair. Just look how much it's changed out there now. God. So if you guys want to see what this did look like, you can go back to one of my early videos. I think there's 2 or 3 on there of me walking around this place. Right guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. Please go and check out the Instagram, which is TheBeardedExplorer_. Also go and check out the Facebook page, like always. I've put all the pictures on Facebook. 10 of us on Instagram. I'm a link Sammy in the description below, and we'll see you on next week's video.